All right, I want to start by giving all glory, honor, and praise to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles, the great millstone. Salutations to the elect out there, wherever you may be. All right, I want to do a quick lesson to the Spirit. I'm going to play this video, and then I'm going to hit some scriptures. All right, I'm going to start the video now. Let's see.
I'm Jennifer.
I'm Thad.
We have 3 children, Madeline, who's 7, Hayden, who's 6, and Lily Grace, who's 4. Stop. Go play in the raw.
Okay. I've been working as a juvenile correction officer. I spend a lot of my time with kids that are locked down, and not as much time as I like to with my own kids at home.
Hi, Daddy. The kids are running the show around here. Madeline, or Maddie as we call her, is 7 going on 20. You're driving me crazy, Maddie.
You drive me crazy.
Hayden is bad.
9!
Anything he can do to aggravate, Hayden will do. Get off.
No!
Lily Grace, she can be sweet, but then she can be evil. My children do not respect me.
Be quiet, big mouth.
Dear Mom,
No, say that. Okay.
die.
Wait.
When your dad gets home, that's it. He hits a lot harder than I do.
I try to discipline to the best of my ability.
Beat down, now, up the road now. Get in there. Yes, sir.
I spank.
Don't move. Start cleaning now.
What's she thinking?
I have not found anything that works for my kids.
Do I eat soap?
Oh, it's very hard. No drinks, no nothing. You can taste the soap. I hope that Super Nanny can come in and help put our family back together.
This family definitely need my help. Step on it.
Hi.
Nice to meet you. I'm Jo.
I'm Jenny. Hi. Come on in.
Thank you.
When I first saw Super Nanny, I was happy to see her, but I was also very scared.
So who do we have here?
Hayden.
Hi, Hayden. You gonna shake my hand and say hi?
Hi.
Hello. And how old are you?
6.
6. Who are you?
Lily.
Lily. And how old are you, giggling Lily?
What?
4. Pleased to meet you. I'm Jojo. And who's this over there?
Maddie.
Hi, Maddie. Pleased to meet you. How old are you, Maddie?
7.
7. So you got your hands full then?
Yes, I do.
In no time, Mum's little sweeties turn sour. The kids started acting up a bit too rough, and then Mum started acting even more aggressive.
If I get hit in the head, you're gonna get whipped. Quit pinching. Stop. Find the lid, or I'm taking it down to the garbage. 1. Let go. Brat. Stop. Get out of the road now. Get in the trash and you're gonna get whipped. I was getting angry. Don't spit. Okay, you can have some soap. If you want to spit, you can eat soap. Yeah, oh yeah, your sister ate it. I didn't tolerate her spitting, and I'm not tolerating you spitting.
There I was, watching Mum put soap
crazy.
in Hayden's mouth. I couldn't believe it. What's the lesson in using soap and spanking your kids? That's what you hear from people 30 years ago. That's ridiculous, if you ask me.
Don't
No, it's not.
spit again.
Billy, you never know when the temper tantrum is going to happen. And he'll get really, really mad really fast. Our daughter, Jane.
All right, I'm going to stop the video right there. All right, let's get a few scriptures. And as you can see in the video, she was chastising the kids, but if you ask me, she wasn't doing it enough. Why didn't it show the father chastising those kids? Because, yeah, it looks like they needed the chastisement of the father instead of just the mother. All right, let's get a few scriptures. All right, this is Proverbs 8:19 and 18. It says, "Chastise thy son while there is hope, and let not thy soul spare for his crying. You see, she was chastising them, but it wasn't enough. They needed more, strict punishment for their bad behavior. You see, and I don't know if the father chastises them or not, but he needs to step up and chastise them a lot more than what she is doing, than what the mother's doing. All right, let's get another scripture. All right, let's see. All right, Proverbs 23:13, it says, withhold not correction from a child. You see, withhold not correction. When they do bad, and when her children have done bad, or when anybody's kids do bad, don't withhold correction from them. You see, and it says, for if thou beatest him with a rod, he shall not die. You see, so she should have gave them even more harsher punishment, because they would have learned their lesson with a paddle, to the behind. You see, she wasn't punishing them severe enough. You see, they won't die, like the scripture said. He says, withhold not correction from the child, for if thou beatest him with a rod, he shall not die. You see, she could have beat him to the point where he would have learned his lesson not to do that anymore. You see, her son, but he wouldn't have died. I'm pretty sure she wouldn't have beat him to the point of death, but he would have learned his lesson. She would have guided him in the way of correction, see, through those harsh, whoopings, or with a, switch, like in the earlier times when a parent got a switch and whooped the child. He would have learned his lesson then if she would have put a switch to his behind. All right, the next verse says, all right, Proverbs 23:14, it says, thou shalt beat him with a rod and shall deliver his soul from hell. See, if she would have beat him with a rod or with a switch or with a paddle, she would have delivered his soul from hell. You see, he would have learned his lesson. You see, he would have learned what not to do or not to act up. You see. Let's see. Let's get another scripture. Let's see. Let's get another scripture. Let's see. Love it. Those. Let's see. Let's get this last scripture. Let's see. Because even the Lord corrects us. You see, because He's our Father, and He loveth those He chastises. He chastises. That's the scripture I'm looking for. Here we go. Proverbs 3:12. It says, for whom the Lord loveth, He corrected. See, even the Lord corrects us. So how much more the parents, that need to correct their child from their wicked behavior. You see, for whom the Lord loveth, He corrected, even as a father the son in whom He delighted. You see, so I'm pretty sure she delights in her son, and that's what all parents, they love their children. So it's better to correct them because you love them, so that you can deliver their soul from hell or from growing up, doing wickedness. Because what? They'll learn from the chastisement, you see. Even the Lord corrects us. You see. All right, here's another precept, Proverbs 13:24. It says, he that spared his rod hated his son, but he that loveth him chastising him before times. You see, so it's good to chastise your child, a wicked son, before times. Every time he acts up, chastise him. You see, correct him. You see, because that's you showing love to him by correcting him. But if you spare his rod, you spare. But if you spare him, you really hate him, and you want him to be destroyed. You see, so you shouldn't spare the rod when it comes to correcting your child. Just like the lady in the video, she should have, went after her son with a rod, maybe a switch or something, or a paddle. If she really loved her kids. You see. All right, I'm going to end the lesson here. All praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushua, Bahashim, Kakadash. Shalom.